First on Fox, Republicans reacted to the White House dodging questions on the reportedly non-existent visitor logs from President Biden's Delaware home. A recent New York Post report revealed that the Secret Service claimed to have no records on the identities of visitors to the president's home in Delaware. Fox News Digital asked the White House if they have records of who has met with the president at his Delaware home and if the administration would release them. If no such records exist, Fox News Digital asked, why is the White House not keeping track of who is meeting the president? Secret Service claims no records exist of Biden's Delaware visitors, report says. The White House dodged Fox News Digital's questions on President Biden's visitors log from his Delaware home, where he has spent over a quarter of his time as president. The White House dodged Fox News Digital's questions on President Biden's visitors log from his Delaware home, where he has spent over a quarter of his time as president. Saul Loeb/AFP via Getty Images. The White House dodged the questions, instead taking aim at the prior administration over the handling of their White House visitors logs. President Biden is proud to lead the most transparent administration in American history, and to have restored the practice of releasing visitors logs after it was discontinued by his predecessor, White House spokesperson Andrew Bates said in a statement. We also respect that it's always the role of even-handed news outlets to advocate for more transparency, he continued. The Trump administration drew harsh criticism over its approach to visitors logs, which White Houses traditionally have made public. Rehoboth Beach, USA, July 19, 2022, President Biden's Delaware vacation home. Rehoboth Beach, USA, July 19, 2022, President Biden's Delaware vacation home. Fox News photo/Joshua Comans. The Trump administration kept the former president's White House visitors log under lock and key, arguing that executive privilege allowed them to do so and breaking precedent. In February, Biden ordered the release of former President Trump's visitors logs to the Congressional Committee on the January 6 riot, with the National Archives following through on the order in March. The Biden administration has released visitor logs to the White House, but has kept secret the identities of those who have visited Biden in Delaware, where the president has spent over a quarter of his time since taking office. The Delaware residences where Biden has stayed are less publicly visible than the White House, making it difficult to know whom the president has seen during those trips. House Oversight Committee ranking member James Comer, RKY, told Fox News Digital they claim that there are no visitor logs for President Biden's Delaware residence is a bunch of malarkey. Biden heads back to Delaware Beach House, where he's building $500,000 taxpayer-funded security fence. Sen. Marsha Blackburn, R. Tennessee, blasted the Biden administration in a statement to Fox News Digital, saying the Biden White House has repeatedly refused to give answers to different inquiries regarding Hunter Biden's laptop and President Biden's private meetings in Delaware. Sen. Marsha Blackburn, R. Tennessee, blasted the Biden administration in a statement to Fox News Digital, saying the Biden White House has repeatedly refused to give answers to different inquiries regarding Hunter Biden's laptop and President Biden's private meetings in Delaware. Tom Williams/Pool via Reuters. President Biden has spent a large amount of time at his Delaware residence since assuming office, Comer said. Americans deserve to know who President Biden is meeting with, especially since we know that he routinely met with Hunter's business associates during his time as vice president. The Biden administration must provide transparency to the American people. The administration has repeatedly refused to give answers about Hunter Biden's laptop, Joe Biden's knowledge of corrupt business dealings, and meetings at Biden's private hideout in Delaware, Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee told Fox News Digital. Joe Biden's America operates under two standards, one for the radical left and one for the rest of the country. What is the administration hiding? It's one thing to assert confidentiality concerns when it comes to releasing logs about personal meetings with the president, but it's quite another to claim these records don't exist, Rep. Nancy Mace, RS.C., told Fox News Digital. Placeholder. It's bad if there is official business being conducted and they aren't telling us with who, Mace continued. It's even worse, the administration is using the Secret Service to excuse its complete and total lack of transparency. Mace added that every individual that comes into close proximity with the president, in an official or personal capacity, is screened by the Secret Service and that record exists somewhere. Biden's office was concerned about political sensitivities of releasing Senate papers, 2010 email reveals. House Oversight Committee Ranking Member James Comer, RKY, told Fox News Digital they claim that there are no visitor logs for President Biden's Delaware residence is a bunch of malarkey. House Oversight Committee Ranking Member James Comer, RKY, told Fox News Digital they claim that there are no visitor logs for President Biden's Delaware residence is a bunch of malarkey. Tom Williams/CQ roll call, Inc. via Getty Images. Rep. Pete Sessions, R. Texas, told Fox News Digital the apparent lack of candor and openness concerning issues within this administration does not match the standard that President Biden set on January 20, 2021. In his press secretary's words, the Biden administration would share information even when it is hard to hear, Sessions said. They have failed to live up to their own standards. The New York Post reported that it requested the information about who visited the president at his Wilmington and Rehoboth Beach homes as part of the Freedom of Information Act but had its appeal denied. President Biden delivers his keynote address to the University of Delaware class of 2022 during its commencement ceremony in Newark, Del, Saturday, May 28, 2022. President Biden delivers his keynote address to the University of Delaware class of 2022 during its commencement ceremony in Newark, Del, Saturday, May 28, 2022. AP photo/Manuel Valls Senator. In a letter dated September 27, Secret Service Deputy Director Farron Paramore wrote, the agency conducted an additional search of relevant program offices for potentially responsive records, according to the paper. This search also produced no responsive records, the letter read. Accordingly, your appeal is denied. The denial is the latest in a series of developments involving Biden's records.